Alright, I'm back at the hotel room. Finish this workout. More burgers. My park workout was pretty dope. Check my Instagram, it's a little bit fucked up, but oh well. All these videos are scary sounding now, so I'm just gonna keep moving on. But the effort there was still dope. I did pretty good. And that's what makes me feel pretty good. Doing this right. Doing the fitness properly. The results are obvious. Your people. Talking about your people. All of you. Not me and not Angelo Scardini. God's not one of your people, remember? Or is he? Alright, he's not. Anyways. As God is one of my people. I always like to stand up while I'm eating. When I was trying to lose weight, I noticed that helped my abs. I mean, when I was trying to get abs and a flat stomach, standing up while I ate helped. No. You guys are as bad as it gets. whatever. So, not eating before the workout was fine. Today, because I wasn't hungry, I knew that I didn't need to force food down. I imagine this is my I don't give a fuck uh, phase of my life. For the other person's trying to make, there will be a time that I would not give a fuck and just be fucking doing whatever because I lost. I know that I will not. I know myself. That's the whole point of understanding myself, at least. Hopefully, that's God out there saying these things just to have me reiterate it to better understand myself and to better let people know about me. That I've known myself, and I guess they didn't like who they knew or what they knew about me, so they got angry and it took this long to fucking separate from them. I believe that they ruined their own lives, by not behaving, trusting their instincts, trusting how they felt, doing what is right instead of competing with someone else. I don't think I'm wrong about that. But it doesn't matter because I'm Rico and I'm goofball. They hate me, so right. I don't need to try to help you build yourself, I guess, if you can't. And when you say I don't give a fuck and then you're attacking, that's what I have to know that is exactly what that is. You not giving a fuck. And then you attack. I know if people just calm down, it wouldn't matter, but they want interaction with me. They want dispute, but there's nothing for me to dispute because I let you beat me up. There's nothing that I can do to help you anymore. If you can't understand me. But anyways, that part which I was money. It's very dope. I just was in the zone. Of course, I was saying a bunch of shit, but my efforts on the equipment was non-distracted. It's focused, getting done what I know I need to do, how to do it, what was in my mind, and giving that effort to completion was just awesome. I think I lost count there, so I think I did 6 there. Instead of just 5. Stop talking. I don't know if I should work my arms this week. They do woke up quickly without skipping. So everything's all right. Try to remember to tell yourselves that. Because if it's not, you're in a state of worry and you think it's not. After all, what is life? You'll get like me. Tends to think you need to defend yourself. No one's bursting in here to take you out. Which can only mean you've been doing right. So what are you talking about? I'm just talking back to voices that I'm hearing. And as you said, you can hear them on the video. That's good enough for me. Like I said, I'm not really scared and I'm not really worried. Just responding and I think I like to shut up now. sheesh, I'm so forget. And also, uh, thanks for the freaking sports park. That shit is awesome. I was up there today trying to think, when did they put that in there? I remember walking up on that trail behind there once with some friends and thinking, something asked me in my mind, what was here before this park? And I want to say soccer fields, but I don't think so. I don't think there was anything there but a hill of brush and woods, small bushes. I don't remember. I'm hyped that my decision to go and try to focus on my shoulders has paid off and it's starting to work like no other. Everything is alright, everything is all good. I'm fucking excited to be able to say that. 35 years old, finally, no more stress, no more need to worry. I think it was all fake worries anyway. Like we've all said to ourselves and each other, they do have a way of keeping a hold of the you. get some water. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Super nice outside. Very dope. So try to believe firmly in the idea that as scary as this is and seems to be being forced into you for you to accept that it is scary, try to keep in your mind the facts that you're saying this is what everybody else had to go through just to enjoy outdoors and that life that's coming for them, the good life. They had to sit in a room alone. Right. The point is I'm not afraid. It's just in the head. Just imagine that others have already gone through this. You're right about that. When you say it, remember it. Grab hold of it and believe it. Everything else is just in your mind. It's a deterrent, but it's not real. Don't believe that stuff. Don't believe the discouraging things. Life is absolutely beautiful. If you have sight, you can see it. If you have ears, you can hear it. You're not wrong about that either. So just ignore the scary stuff. Pay attention to what's real. That is life. Also, that is life. It's very awesome. And if you're working out, make sure you eat enough, you drink enough. And that is a way to tell yourself what is putting something in my head to stress me out, to make me worry. And the difference between that happening, which is going to happen, as we're not alone in the world. And in life, we're not by ourselves. It's probably God that's doing that, putting stuff in your head to make you worry. And there's nothing to worry about, but it's being put in your head to see if you can recognize the difference of that's not you doing that yourself, and can you notice it enough to realize that there is nothing to worry about. You eat food, you drink water. You slept good or well last night. You're not on any drugs. You're doing something healthy, but not for no reason at all, just to make sure you know that. It has to be God who is putting in your head, no, you're not, worry about that. And just tell yourself, I'm doing all those things, therefore, there's nothing to worry about. So, I could have just told you to believe in God, but I don't know. I hope everyone already has been. I'm late on it, just on the reading the Bible part, and recognizing the sun in the sky as that God. So, but I doubt it. I doubt that I'm late. Anyways. I feel like wearing a mask is it's mentally securing. All sorts of weird shit happening. £35. Try to ignore whatever that is that's attacking you. You can't do anything about it, so don't. nothing to worry about. Got it. Long life. Right here. I didn't know it was stolen. If you can steal somebody's life and get in there fucking with words and you confused yourselves. Like the fact that people thought that they could, all have a life and not have one. That's not even a thing. Versus, why are you talking to me right now today? What were you doing that you had to stop doing to come talk to me? How can I help you? Assalamu alaikum, which means God's word, and if not, my brother or his brother Malik or something, which he says in the Bible, do not trust him. Don't pray to his brother. So assalamu alaikum. If not God, so God's word or Malaikums. It's Allah's word. Allah salam, God's word. Same name for God. Do not trust his brother Malik. It's in the Bible. Like I was saying, be smart with yourself. Don't cause yourself to become worried. Don't cause yourself to become worried. I mean, I do wish that I could help people, but I don't want to anymore. Trying to help people put me in a situation where I didn't know I needed to help myself. It's called trust. Trusting the wrong people has me afraid of the world, has me afraid of real life. You know, and then also, I'm not afraid, but I have to say it that way. Just because, why did I have to, why was I afraid to just say God's word or Malak's word? And in the Bible, I already read through it. God says, don't trust his brother Malak. That he says he's detestable, or he doesn't care about you, but I do. God's saying the I there. He's saying, my brother won't care about you, but I will. So don't pray to him. These are the only things that I ask, So as we're running around here in life, we hear persons who read just through that part of the Bible probably. Have they read the entire Bible? I don't think so. It's a scary thing. You gotta grow up a lot in life before you can read about us. Us meaning before the 2000s. God's beginning of this creation, at least over 2,000 years ago. As we're running around saying something like Assalamu alaikum, so God's word or his brother's word, we're afraid while we're saying that. That's only because people haven't been able to get through the Bible. Because it's scary. You got to fix yourself before you can approach things in life. Certain things that are about life. So, I have no problem saying it. I'm not an Arabic speaker, but you hear it around life all the time. I'm Catholic. That's the church that my family took me to. And I tried other places, Christian churches. It just wasn't for me. Catholic church was for me. God turned a chalice full of blood into red wine and a plate full of body parts into bread, tortillas. I sipped a little wine and I ate a little bread in the Catholic religion. I think it's called Holy Communion. So, all because God was there. That's where God placed me as soon as I got introduced and then moved into a family. So, behave good or don't. I don't care what anyone else does. I'm doing great. I see me doing great for the rest of my days. And, I don't want to worry about other people who want to make a mockery of life. So, yay me. Awesome. you shake this planet when you're scared about what you've done. I wish I was getting paid to do this. Although, I feel like everybody had to do this, so it wouldn't be right to, make money off of free advice. But it's a risk. It feels like being attacked, and the energy is coming at me, an attacking energy that wants me, with literal words, to shut up. So I'm glad that I'm me. I'm also glad that I'm not them who want you to die and shut up. But that could just be God literally doing that to me, and it just makes me worry. There's nothing to worry about. It's not real. It's just him using his voices to put it in my head. Trust yourself. Don't worry. There's no such thing as worries. Go through your achievements. Quitting addiction. Controlling your own sexual desires. And achieving things like school, giving your best effort, doing this, not giving up. What more do I need to say when people are threatening you with their own lives ending, saying, otherwise I'll kill myself? Like, what the fuck are you saying, and why? You need to do better. The game to them in their heads has gotten so lost to them because they're playing with me and I'm not playing at all. It's too dangerous because you just put your life up on the line in real fucking life. It's like, stop doing that. I've never been playing a game. It's too scary. It's too scary to play with your life like that. I'm 35 years old. And then also, why are you playing with someone who's not playing a game with your lives? You're playing with yourself. Stop. Anyways. Don't give up, you guys. If you are on drugs, hope you know the word sobriety. not the self. Would you just ask yourself out there? I'm not talking to me. You asked me, and I said no. There's nothing scary. Well, you're safe out there. Yeah, you are. And I have to fucking, constantly remain aware that there's people who are always outside the windows. There's a street with traffic on it right now. I gotta remain aware that people walk up to the window and interact with it though. You know what I'm saying? They get themselves in such a way that they need to come get advice from me. Hidden somewhere from a hiding spot. Good luck. I hope that hope I'm helpful to you. Life is. We all have one. For you to try to tell me to know mine, for you to try to tell me to know mine, without using the proper no, I got a yes mine. Yes, live it. Yes, keep doing good. Yes, keep trying. Yes, I do know mine. KNOW. No. 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 So, life is dope. It's too dope. So as I've been forcing myself to push through what I think is right, it sure is reassuring that I was fully functioning when I came to life. I was fully prepared for this experience. And I've had setbacks, but it doesn't mean I'm unable to learn, which is life. There's people who are disabled who can't receive education, who can't teach themselves to learn. And whatever was occurring before these days now, literally just this week that's coming and what was just behind me, I'm so prepared for it that I could just take my approach nice and easy and not feel like it's a college quiz where I need to study for anything. I already know what to do. It's so reassuring that I always knew how to grow in life, and I always knew that I was able to do this. So it's making me feel confident that progress from this point on should be easy. It should be easy. I love my job. I love going to work and doing what I am supposed to do for the hours that they give me, and then being able to leave there, as I went in there, not stressed, not worried that I won't be able to perform when I get there. It's easy stuff. It's just something to do while I'm here exiting limbo to the next thing that'll be that job, but will be that job. You know what I mean? I may grow in that company, or I may leave that company for what it's prepared me for, which is what I can handle, which is large amounts of money and a home of my own. That could be what this is. I was thinking about that. Seeing if I could survive in a room for one night. I'm sure it would have to be just one night. There's no set date. All the work is going to be attributed by me getting there. So what it's going to take. So, like I said, I'm prepared to do all that. I've always been prepared, and it's nothing to go ahead and get this stuff done. Show up to work, be prepared to work, don't complain, get it done, enjoy it if you can, and I do. And basically just wait. Continue to wait for all of the results. Stay piling up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing up a lot lately. Somebody else's problems isn't your problems, but do what you can for others. Don't try to be a God, either yours or theirs, or any God. I don't think that's what God made human beings for, in his likeness. I think he succeeded celestially before life on worlds was created. And he got lifted up to the top spot. It's time to get to work for him. So don't try to be him, be yourself. Be what you were created to be. And accentuate that by unlocking what you know you can do in your mind and wielding it. It should be all good things. Anyways, I don't want to get to a point where people are like, oh, still jealous of me? Get that shit out of here. I don't care. It's time to get rich. Hotel rooms cost a lot of money. broken back feels like that back there, like a monkey's on your back. It sends wordings from the past to your head about the monkey on my back phrase. And it makes me think there's something there. Like you literally see someone with their teeth clenched on there. And as I said, I'm a wolf, so you're a flea. On my back, monkey. So, what's up, monkeys? All right. Anyways, and another like a bunch of words that you hear as a kid, adults saying, "Hey, come over here and try to put the words in my mouth." I think it was different as a kid when we would do that to each other, right? After hearing things like that, I think they did literally. Like someone is throwing wind of words in your mouth. Put that in the back of Rico's put that in the back of Rico's head. Like make him say it. I wanna make him say it. Like God is the dopest for doing that. he is the only being that could be doing for you your last fucking rites as you lived a fucking horrible, mean life of just murdering people. So, you know, you get your last rites that you get to go to fucking heaven because you were bad. You were bad out here. So, that shit is funny. There's nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. So I'm glad I'm not grown up. I like what I actually am. I accept it now. No like in there. Just is. Have been for a long, long time. And it's time to take that word like out of there. Because it's facts. So I can't keep counting the reps. I'm starting to become super tired. I'm pushing through this workout. Talking too much. I think all these things need to be out there. Do yourself a favor and put those things out there yourselves when you can. When you're strong enough. When you're courageous enough. You're not doing anything wrong by sharing your words with the world. Help people out if you can. And then also, I know just outside, somebody is getting a Charles Xavier on as if I'm doing something wrong. But Juggernaut not doing anything wrong. Juggernaut not doing anything. It's just no. Fuck it, yo. That's just funny to me. But your Juggernaut not doing anything wrong. They're all out there like you know, so whatever. My shoulder workouts are working. Feel free to, you know, copy them. Find the videos. If you've seen every video, then you know what it is. I stay before things just because it's social media. And that's what I learned to do. Don't be afraid to Twitter has fucking saved my life. I don't care what anyone says. As soon as I logged on to Twitter, it told me what things to tweet and retweet. It told me, all right, so now you're just gonna try to get your tweets up, huh? And just keep retweeting everything, trying to get your numbers up. I made a new account. I don't need to share it because I think I made it for me and my own personal family that I'm getting to right now. I think she's the only one with access to it other than Twitter itself, Twitter company and their business, because it's their program, their system, and that's life, that's business, that's facts. But maybe they reached out to a person, maybe they had another person on Twitter that was talking about me that I forgot about, and it's her, just life it up. Be jealous while you went out there. Or you can use your freaking eyelids and blink them. Remember to breathe. Because that shit hurts so much that you're sending your jealous vibes my way when you got the same thing waiting for you. But you gotta fucking try to kill me first. Because you don't make any sense. Don't try to kill me or anyone. You're just fucking not thinking. Please. I'm convinced that there's nothing wrong in life. And that's just some worried shit that others see. A guy like Rico or some person unafraid. We're hearing the same scary bumps in the night. Thump, 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 thumpity, thump, thump. But for some reason, they respond to it in terror when you or somebody else responds to it as that ain't shit I can do, but wait till that shit stops. If something's thumping by like a T-Rex, what are you gonna do? Go out and sock the T-Rex in the head? Open and bring him down? No, you're not. T-Rex will step on you as you're jumping up to his head. That's how big they are. So, whatever. Real life is facts. You ain't the biggest T-Rex out here. Even putting everything on God. Why do you make us so independent if we need to rely on him so much? He makes you capable of doing things. Why is it that people choose to do the wrong thing and seem to not want to get out of it or even think that they need to get out of it? Doing bad things, you need to stop. You need to stop doing bad things. You're blaming the guy in the hotel room working out by himself, but you're not looking at yourself saying, well, I'm the one that's, peering into a guy who doesn't know that I'm peering into him with my problems unrecognized by the self. I'm not a bad person. It's obvious. So, they can keep sending the yous to me as you're quite unaware that it's you. Because you made a request to see Rico do on default instead of you in the mirror. So, high school was dope. Education was dope. They taught you how to achieve for the self. What's yours and what is not yours. I'm not yours. I'm mine. And my family that I'm working hard for. Maybe this is for that as well. Although, this is just me taking track and field, folding it up and sticking it in my pocket as I walk through the remainder of my life. So, snow on a mountain in the desert. California has snow down low. So, times have changed. We're getting that snow cap on top of that Saddleback Mountain every Christmas now. That's fucking awesome. I choose to continue to grow with the planet instead of staying stuck in, last year's phase. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing to worry about. I think what we've done with the language and communication is push it to the max to try to, like, I've been forced to think, thank you, to try to get that violence out of us. Whether you committing violence and getting in trouble, or you never committing violence and it's rendered relinquished and gone. You're a willing participant in good health and good help for you from people within the South. Like I said, I was scared to keep being violent, getting in fights in school and shit. I was losing. And I finally had the chance to look in the mirror well after high school. I decided to just take the ass whooping instead of walk around thinking I'm the baddest man on the earth. Because it was a fight that landed me here. The girl I am. So I decided to say I lost that fight. I lost all fights. And also, I don't know how to fight. While I was losing them. Trying to whoop somebody's ass who's whooping on you. You better just lay down because that shit's done. So, this isn't for fighting. I already said that. This is for looking good and also making your body stronger so that you can become better mobile. Good posture helps you stay on the roster. And also don't worry about people putting words in your mouth like Heil anything. Okay? Know yourself. You know how scary that was. First of all, I'm black. I know that I can't say that. So, just know yourself. It's in the Bible, know thyself. Thy meaning the me, the you. Know thyself. Remain aware of what you say and what you know you didn't say, yet it came out of your mouth. I don't know if that's worth anything, but to count to 8 and hear a voice come out of your mouth that says everybody hates you. First of all, I don't care if everybody hates me. And second of all, how the fuck did I just say that when it wasn't me? No. Kind of got more blessed because I was born in poverty. So right away, I wasn't treated equally by even other poverty kids. They had fresh clothes all year. I had fresh clothes at the beginning of the year, 3 of the years for sure, if not every year. But I quickly didn't care about that. I cared about uh, Christmas gifts, and I got a few. Um, so, being that I was adopted and moved away from poverty into wealthy land, uh, that happened. But word of me where I come from didn't change the facts. People had it in their heads that they were better than me and richer. It's the facts. It is. That's right. But to treat me like that, so blatantly and obvious, there's something about me that makes you think he is money, though. Why is it hurting me the way he is? I guess it's this articulating capability, this ability to accept who I am, that was in their faces. What these kids went through by the time we were all starting to turn into teenagers, it must have been to them worse because they had everything, yet the same things happen to them that happened to me. So better than is a deeming word for us. Nothing to worry about. You're welcome. No. I'm just gonna let that go. Nobody's fucking calling me for anything. This I know. I haven't applied to any jobs. I love my job. Got kicked out or I left for good this time. Love you, Angela. Respect me. Unless you are in fact still married or had ever gotten married. I think she's right there in the other room. You know, I'm trying to sleep. She's waking me up in between moments of just her and I, where our attackers aren't around. She knows it, and letting me know that her and I we are a thing, and also uh, what to do, you know. Obviously, someone just blocked out my thoughts. She also let me know, there it is, that she never got married. She just told me that so she can run around and fix us and the us that I don't know what's going on with us. My life mate did that. She knew that her and I are the only ones that are compatible. Probably down to the genitalia, you know. God is great. He does these things perfectly. There's no mistakes made. Everyone needs to leave me alone. You knew I was taken, yet you thought that you could have your way with me. Um, you know, everything worked out. It's just overall able to help one another. Otherwise, we need to do what I've done, and that's separate myself from those who, obviously, to me, were trying to do something else. what I'm really excited about. I'm running with that. I say something is, I'm just gonna act like I know it. Too long have I told myself I'm all good. No, I'm not. You know? What am I then? Alright, that's a workout. I may try to do another one later. See how I feel. It's time to take a shower. Alright, later.